As we ring in the new year, there comes a sense of purpose to do better. For some, like these gym goers, it's getting on the right track to health and fitness. This is certainly not a new concept. Co-owner of Fitt Gym and personal training studio Beare says the gym tends to see an influx of members in January for various reasons, but the most common is weight loss.
From the December, people have put on weight. We even do a challenge here in December. It's called the 0 pound challenge, where we try and make it so that nobody gains any weight over December. So just that in itself can be difficult. So generally people coming back in January want to shed a few pounds from December and feel good, even though that the weather outside is cold and kind of brings them down. They just want to feel better and look a little bit better as well.
Now, it's no secret that some well-intended gym goers give up their New Year's resolutions by February. Beare has certainly seen that pattern throughout his career as a trainer. Beare says it's partly to do with people not being patient enough with their goals.
Sometimes people just make a big goal like, hey, I want to lose 50 pounds or something like that. And then through 3 weeks in January, they say, oh man, I've only lost like 2 pounds or 1 pound or something like that. And they don't think that their goal is going to be attainable. Whereas if they broke it down a little bit into some smaller goals, each week I want to try and lose 1 pound or 2 pounds, or each month I want to lose 5 or 10 or something like that. That might keep them a little bit more motivated. Also too, when people have a setback, I find that people have a bit of a hard time recovering from that setback. So they're doing really good, they're eating really well, they're coming all the time, and then maybe they get a little bit of a cold and they're away for 3 or 4 days and they start eating poorly, and then they think, oh, I'm back to where I started. There's no point in even going back again. So it's being patient and being able to overcome any obstacles in your way.
So what can we do to ensure that we don't get discouraged and stick to our goals? Beare shares this tip.
Don't always look at the scale. Look at some other things that you're doing. Maybe it's your weights or your reps or something like that, where you can see yourself improving, because your body's going to go through a whole bunch of changes. A lot of times when people have a big weight goal, like they want to lose 50 pounds, they got to think about the amount of time it took to put those 50 pounds on. It's not going to come off instantly, right? So if you kind of focus on saying, okay, you know what, I want to be able to do 10 burpees by the end of the next 2 weeks, and I can only do 1 now, that's something that can kind of motivate you to say, oh, I got to 10 burpees. Now, you know what, I think by next week I want to be able to get to do 20 burpees. Just anything like that. Think of some other goals besides just weight loss, and you might be able to stay a little bit more motivated.